I used to throw little stones for him to catch until one day he started swallowing them. So then we can't do that anymore, can we? Right? And I don't think there are any pine cones here, which you may know that he adores. They've become his new fixation. So here we are, out on a rainy day. We've actually had, this is our third rainy day in a row. And it's good. We've needed the rain. This last week in particular, I've been quite concerned because this should be our rainy season. Or snow if we could get snow, but usually just rain. So yeah, it's just been so dry. And it's the end of February 2022. And anyway, so it is a joy and a blessing to have rain. It's actually starting to ease up. I wanted to be able to capture some of the lovely sound of rain on my umbrella. Oh well, you might be able to hear it. So here we are, out where the river meets the ocean. And it's a nice wet day. What I thought I might suggest to myself today, that was a weird non-sentence, but anyway, I was thinking I might introduce the idea of the check-in sandwich. And so the check-in sandwich is something that I've used in my work with young people, children and teens, and it's kind of like a starting place, I guess you could say, for kind of, well, checking in and seeing where things are at. And it allows for the person to decide just how much to get into where they're at, so they can keep things very much on the surface, and that can be fun. And alternatively, they can kind of start to dive deep even, and get into sort of more of the tacky stuff and the lovely stuff. Tacky, I don't mean tacky as in garish, but sort of those sticking points, the tricky bits of life. But anyway, so I will tell you about the check-in sandwich. So the check-in sandwich has 3 parts. The first part is the part where you talk about what's been going well. It could be, in this day, in the last week, in the last month, however you want to design that. So what's been going well? What's lifted you up? What would you maybe call positive? And then the second part of the sandwich, the middle of the sandwich, you could say, is what is tricky, what's been difficult or a challenge. And so that, as I say, it could be, something very simple that's been just a bit difficult. It could be, some of the really heavy stuff that we get with life. And then the last part of the sandwich is the what are you looking forward to? So it's a sandwich because there are these 3 parts, and it's kind of the more tricky bit that's in the middle, and it's surrounded by, something that's gonna keep us sort of contained and recognizing sort of that positive focus, the direction that we want to go, because we do tend to see the things that we're looking for. And I will be doing a little write-up in my blog about this. So yeah, here I go on a tangent. So back to my check-in sandwich. So basically, yes, 3 parts. The outside two are what lifts you up, what keeps you going, keeps you positive, what energizes you. And the other layer of bread on the other side is what are you looking forward to. And so what's inside the sandwich is what has been tricky, what is a challenge, what are you working on, that sort of thing. So that is the chicken sandwich. And so what I could do is give you an example of how I do my chicken sandwich. So how about I'll do that now?